Yo, Bear Prince, long time no see. What up, Al? Let me make sure I got my freaking volumes correct at the moment. Ooh, Baco, you made it too. What's up, man? Okay, I have my audio all weird. Yeah, come on up, dude.
Howdy ho! How we doing?
Not too shabby. Al, we cannot hear you right now. I believe, unless we can. You're not turning green. Anybody else able to hear him? Because I cannot. You can hear? Oh, okay. Maybe let me drop and then I'll jump back up here. Okay, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Al, I don't believe your audio is on, as far as I can tell. So, let me see.
Yeah, I can't hear nothing.
Uh-oh. Yeah, let's see. So maybe he needs to jump back up and then let's go invite back, maybe? See if that'll work.
Word.
There we go. Now we got you.
Great. I'm going to call our guest speaker really quick. I'll be right back.
Yeah, for sure. Cool. And then I guess we'll switch over the thingamabob here, which has our little this. I gotta play the thing on my stream here. I'm not even watching Restream, unfortunately, so I don't know if any of it's working.
Absolute madness. It seems to be the epitome of what crypto Twitter could have been, which is just garbage. Just garbage flowing back and forth and monetized garbage. Keon's here. Wonderful. Napoleon looks like quite the profile pic. I like it. Keon, you don't have to go camera on. It is optional. I'm just here to say hi to you guys. Oh, Keon's here. Cool. Good. What is the profile picture that you had? Can you turn your camera off so we can admire your profile picture for a second?
Yeah, we don't want to see your face, actually.
What is this though? It looks like Napoleon Bonaparte kind of. It's got the admiralty hat.
That is correct.
Nice.
That is correct.
Very cool. Does he also have a hand? He appears to not have a hand. I like the French flag though. Okay, if you can try to share your screen really quick and just make sure that Discord doesn't kick you out of the call. That's the last. That's our big. The big blocker is always people try to screen share and then they have to leave and come back. It's
Are
very
you guys
annoying.
at different ends of the same table?
We are in the same building, not the same room.
Is it working or no?
Okay.
It is working. Cool. Good stuff.
I don't think you want me to show anything right now, right? You're just testing or what?
Yeah. As long as you can share, all good. Cool. Tara, do we have streaming? Everything working? Streaming's going. Alrighty, welcome folks to another week of the arena. I'm taking over for Yikes this week so he can have a chill week and just shitpost in the comments. We have with us a great guest who is a friend from the San Francisco scene and also a fellow Canadian. Keon, do you want to introduce yourself very quick?
Sure, thanks. Yeah, my name is Keon, and I've been in SF for the past 4 weeks. I've worked in LMs and also done some things in OpenClaw, also working on parallel agents right now. So love grokking everything that comes out.
And there is a lot coming out on parallel agents. We're going to get into that, and we're going to talk about ClaudeBot and all the cool stuff that's come out from ClaudeBot for the last couple of weeks a little bit. And we're going to have a short discussion about recursive language models because that's kind of interesting and has had some interesting papers and stuff come out. We won't be going super deep on the recursive language models this week, but I think we're going to touch on it again next week if things continue progressing like this. We will also have a quick demo from me, yours truly, about how to use TribeClaw, our new tool. And I'm going to drop a QR code or a promo code so that you guys can all get a free year of a ClaudeBot if you want one. We went and built a super secure, privacy-oriented stack, and we've got it locked in all the way down to the bedrock. So you can get your own ClaudeBot without having to buy a Mac Mini, and you can be really sure that it's going to stay secure because we spent like 3 weeks optimizing it for security and so on. But without further ado, I would like to talk a little bit about this parallel agents paper, Keon, which you turned me on to. This is something that came out from Anthropic about them building a C compiler. And I understand it has motivated you to go very deep on parallel agents, which has been something that we've been talking about on this show for about, I guess, 6 months now. So we've really gone deep on parallel agents. We've all been excited by Gastown and Ralph and all that kind of stuff. But your system sounded simpler and more fun, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, okay. So now the time that I can share my screen, or what's your...
Yeah, go for it.
So I'm going to start by showing the C compiler paper. You guys able to see my IDE?
Yes.
I think I'll make this slightly bigger. Or
Weirdly, it looks like we're looking at a web browser in your IDE.
that is correct. I'm using Cursor Browser to show this.
Novel concept.
So I'm just going to go over this for 2 minutes, and then I will go over my approach. So building a C compiler with a team of parallel Claude codes, this came out 6 days ago. And the high-level overview is $20,000 in API costs, 2,000 Claude code sessions, 100,000 line compiler, and 16 Opus 4.6 agents running over 2 weeks. So I don't know where it says that. In any case, what this paper does, or this blog post rather, it shows a very simple algorithm. In essence, I mean, they do hide a lot of things. So like this is what I've been working on implementing what is not included in the paper. But here, it's just like a Ralph Wiggum loop, which gives the model the commit, a log file, and then just runs Claude on YOLO mode, Claude 4.6 to be precise, with a log file. And you run this in parallel. And shockingly, this gives you a C compiler, which can compile the Linux kernel, can compile the game Doom and many other C programs. So it's quite compelling that this is already possible in early 2026. So I'd recommend that you read this paper in more detail if you're interested. And then what I've done so far is I've started off with building a reg extension with essentially a similar approach. So instead of 16 agents, I built this with 2 Opus 4.6 agents yesterday, and it's 1.7, 1,700 lines of code. So we're talking almost 2 orders of magnitude less.